Among all the things that ugliness has robbed from me, one of the most damaging things it's stolen from me is connection. Pretty much anywhere I go, I always feel like I don't belong. I always feel disconnected from everyone around me. Because ugliness not only acts as a people repellent, but it also breeds other negative behaviors that no one wants to be around. So, ugly people are more likely to be bullied, they're more likely to be perceived negatively and ignored, and this can manifest in avoidant behaviors, social anxiety, awkwardness, which just makes people view you as low status, low value, worthless. And it's not even like you really have control over, because after years of being mistreated, how can you overcome that? Because the issue is something that's constant. Your face, or your body, or some type of deformity, so people are gonna constantly be reacting to that. And unless you fix that, it seems like you're never gonna feel like you ever belong. One of the most painful things though is that I actually admire a lot of people. I see all of their good traits, all of their good qualities, and no one ever does that for me, ever. Even the good qualities I might have, they choose to perceive it negatively for some reason. So a lot of people I work with, they're funny. Some of them are upbeat, some of them are hardworking, they have a can-do attitude. I can see all these things in them. And I'm aware that I have some good qualities too, yet nobody ever pays them any attention. I could trip over my shoelaces and someone be like, oh my God, he's so fucking stupid, I hate him. Someone else can do the same thing and people are like, oh my gosh, are you okay? That happened to me too. Like, it's okay. You need to stop being clumsy, and it's just like, wow. Being ugly definitely feels like you're on your own lonely little island with no resources, nothing to motivate you or keep you going. It sometimes feels like you're knocking at someone's door who you know is home. Like you saw them peep through the window, and so you're like, hello? Anybody home? Can you open the door, please? And okay, maybe like they didn't hear it, even though they literally saw you from the window. So you're like, louder. Hello, can you open the door? People's doors seem super glued, mega locked when it comes to ugly people. And I still thought so many times, maybe other people just have these amazing qualities and skills that I just haven't worked hard enough to have. I always thought like, what's wrong with me? Like, what am I doing? I sought out to do all these great things that people advise us ugly people to do. I tried to be funny, I tried to be outgoing, I tried to be more fit and healthy, and nobody cared. And that's what I realized, sadly, when you're ugly. People don't want you to be great. They just don't want you to exist. And if you exist, they want you to feel like shit. And they're gonna laugh at your pain and misery. I even went so far as to reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I honestly think that if you have to do that, your life is fucked. Like, it's a bad sign. It's a red flag to people. And I tried implementing every tip, trick in the book. And I even found that I naturally have some of these qualities that the book listed. And what did I get? Still outcasted, still hated. The genuine acceptance I have for people and the way they are was seen as pathetic. Me smiling and being friendly and greeting someone because I'm excited to meet someone new was seen as creepy. Me not criticizing them or talking shit about other people and gossiping was seen as boring. Me having an upbeat, positive attitude was seen as annoying. And honestly, that book and other types of books like that, I feel they need to come with a disclaimer. Does not work for ugly people. Sorry. That is the most painful thing about this, is that you can't fight it. It feels like what you see in this picture right here, you'll never be a part of. It's been so long since I've even hung out with somebody. I spend most of my days in the house. Not because I want to, but because people act like I'm so unbelievably ugly and so disgusting that they wouldn't even want to be seen hanging out with me. And when you're genuinely ugly, that's how other people feel about you, because they show it to you. And the even more silly, painful thing about it is, the people who have this in the picture, they might even have the same exact qualities and characteristics as you, but because they're not ugly, they're worthy of connection.